back on record in State versus Davis, C-377-407. Normal parties present. Anything we need to address outside the presence, Mr. Giacomo?
Just one thing. Apparently, it was marked, State's proposed 145, and I said 149. And so the clerk marked it as admitted 149 instead of admitted 145. So we just need to correct the record. We're going to replace the 149 with the 145. She asked me to put it on the record.
Perfect. Any objection, Mr. Sant?
No objection.
Perfect. That'll be done. Was there anything that you needed to put on record regarding a statement not being introduced?
I don't think we need to put it on the record, but
Okay.
I mean, I know the court has ruled on it, but we made the determination not to offer it.
Which statement is that, just so if we ever need an appellate record? Okay.
What you are witnessing here is a human equivalent of a heat-seeking missile.
Get under the bed. Mommy needs to get her guns.
We set out to create an ideal combatant.
Super soldiers.
No one gets out.
All right. The party stipulates the presence of the jury.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may be seated. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are still in the state's case in chief. State, who's the next witness you will be calling at this time?
Denbonte Lee.
Denbonte.
You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
You may be seated. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Devontae Lee, spelled D-E-N-V-O-N-T-A, last name Lee, L-E-E.
Thanks, Mr. Lee, for being here. Mr. Quall, whenever you're ready, you may proceed.
All right, thank you. Sir, you did not volunteer to be here, is that fair?
No, I didn't.
In fact, you're under a court order to be here
Yes,
through a subpoena.
yes.
In fact, you have expressed many times the fact that you do not want to participate in this.
Yeah.
But understanding that you're a court order, you don't have a choice whether or not to sit in that chair. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to ask you a little bit about the mid-1990s. Where were you living?
At the time, I think Hawthorne.
Did you ever start spending time in Compton?
Yes.
And what was who were you spending time with?
My homeboys and people around, you know, friends.
At some point, were you spending time with a person you knew as Big Dre?
Yes.
Would you describe him as a friend?
Yeah.
And then later on, did you start spending time with a person by the name of Orlando Anderson?
Yes, I did.
Would you consider him a friend?
Yes.
As a result of your relationship with Orlando Anderson, did you start coming into contact with the Southside Compton Crips?
Oh, yes, I did.
Can you tell us how that happened?
Meaning, we used to go over there and, hang out. And we wasn't from over there at that time, but we knew a couple of people. So, we go over there and hang out or whatnot, chill.
And then, is it fair to say at some point that you were given a option of joining Southside Crips or facing a different kind of repercussion?
Yeah, it was. I would say it was an option, like either or, basically.
And can you tell us what the either or was?
Well, at the time, it was either we're going to join, or you just can't come around no more.
And did you ultimately join?
Yeah, I did.
And how does that work? How did you join?
Or you get put on, meaning have a fight or whatever,
Now,
things of that nature.
is it always this fight? Is it always a one-on-one, or sometimes is it multiple people on one?
Sometimes it's not one-on-one. If you get lucky, you know what I mean, you might get a fair one like that. But other than that, sometimes it's not one-on-one.
And when you say a fair one, you mean a one-on-one, basically. All right. And so when you did you get a fair one, or did you have to get jumped in by multiple people?
Oh, I had a fair one. Yeah, it was not multiple people.
And how'd that happen? How'd that come about? You getting a fair one?
Well, I mean, I don't understand the question.
Well, did Mr. Anderson assist you in joining the Southside Crips?
Oh, honestly, he didn't assist us on joining nothing. He just was there to make sure, because we was, we're friends of his, to make sure basically that we had a fair, shake. We get a fair chance. Won't get dogged out, or not unless you got dogged out by that one, whoever he was fighting. So yeah, he was, he was there to make sure that everything went pretty much as smooth as it can go.
And so Orlando Anderson was basically looking out for you.
Yeah, he was looking out for all those.
Now, are you familiar with a person that went by the moniker Keefe D?
Yes.
And who was he in the Southside Crips in the mid-90s?
He was a hustler. He was known for hustling. That's what he was known. What I knew from him is he was a hustler. He, grew up around there. That's basically what he was. Yeah.
And when you say he was a hustler, for those of us who don't understand what that means, what does that mean? Is he getting money? Is he doing other things?
He's getting money. Yeah, he's getting money. That's what it is.
And how is he getting
on
money?
A higher level?
On a higher level. So he's not just getting. There are some people who are let's say hustling and get money on maybe a lower level, and then there are people who are making bigger money. Is that fair?
Of course, you could say that's safe to say. He's on a bigger level.
He was on a bigger level. And when we're talking about getting money, are we talking about through working a 9-to-5, or are we talking about narcotics?
It was narcotics.
All right, and then when you got initiated into the Southside Crips through a fair one. After that, would you hang around the Southside area a lot?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And is it sometimes referred to as the neighborhood?
You said it was
the neighborhood is like
yeah. I mean that's where we're from. That's where we were going to be.
Okay. And you had said we had talked about Orlando Anderson. Did he have any relation to the Keefe D?
Did Orlando?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his nephew.
Okay. Orlando was Keefe's
nephew.
Okay. Yeah. And being a Davis, or being part of that family in Southside, was that a big deal?
I wouldn't say it was a big deal. I mean, because there's a lot of families in our neighborhood, but they were pretty, prominent family,
And then, did the day you got initiated, did DeAndre also get initiated?
Yes.
And are you familiar with somebody by the name of Terrence Brown?
Yes.
Was he older than you, or was he your age?
Yeah, he was older than me.
So,
yeah, he was older than me.
So I assume he was in before you were in.
No, yeah, way longer. Yeah, before, yeah.
He's more of a you were kind of in the group that Big Dre, Orlando, that age group.
That was that. Yeah, that's that era. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
And then Terrence Brown was, I'd say, would it be fair to say Terrence Brown's part of an older group along with Mr. Davis?
Yes.
During that time, did the South Side have any rival gangs in Compton?
We had a lot of rival gangs in Compton.
Yeah.
It's a lot,
Understood. Was Mob Piru one of those rival gangs?
Yes.
And Looters Park Piru also?
Yes.
In the mid-90s specifically, like 1995, 1996, was there a war going on between Southside and Mob Piru?
Yes.
I'm going to focus your attention to around 1995. In 1995, were you aware whether or not Mob Piru was associating with a music label?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
And what music label was that?
Death Row Records.
And were you familiar with somebody by the name of, or went by the name of Suge Knight?
Yes.
And would you say that he associated with Mob Piru?
Yes.
Were you familiar with somebody by the name of Tupac Shakur?
Yeah.
And would he also associate with Suge Knight, Death Row, and Mob Piru?
Yes.
Now, with regards to Southside, were you guys hanging out with another record label?
I mean, we have hung out with another record label. Yeah.
Yeah. And what record label was that?
It was Bad Boy.
And Bad Boy, is that the record label that was being run by Sean Puffy Combs?
Correct.
And when you say you would associate with them, what would you go to concerts? Would you just hang out? What would be the nature of the connection that you saw between Southside and Bad Boy?
I mean, we went to a couple of like concerts. I've seen them before. That concerts or they came to our neighborhood before. And that's it.
And when you would go to concerts, who would organize you going to that concert? How would you know to go to the concert?
Well, we just basically all do because they say we got tickets or da-da-da-da, and we all, they'd be like, okay, we're going to go to the concert. You get your ticket and you go.
Would you, was your understanding part of it was to ensure that Bad Boy was not bothered by other gangs?
That was the basis of it, I believe. Yeah, I would say that.
And was there a particular gang that people in Bad Boy were worried about?
Yeah, they was worried about the Death Row.
I want to take your attention to the summer of 1996, in particular the Lakewood Mall. Are you aware of an incident that took place at the Lakewood Mall in the summer of 1996?
Yes, I am.
How are you familiar with that event?
Because I was there.
And that summer of Lakewood Mall, what happened? What were you doing at Lakewood Mall?
One of our friends, he was going off to college, and he had went up there to grab some things to get prepared for college. So we went along with him. And,
do you know where the money came from for this person who's going to college to get these things?
Yeah, Keefe was helping, try to get, he needed, a lot of, I don't know what college kids need really, but, need a little TV probably, a little, clothes and things of that nature.
And Lakewood Mall's not in Compton, is it?
Not at all.
Is it fair to say it's about 15, 20 minutes away from Compton?
Yeah, if that.
And just so things have changed in the last 30 years.
Of course.
Back then, you couldn't order things on Amazon and have them delivered to your house, right? You actually had to go
No, I
someplace.
doubt it. I don't remember.
So at the Lakewood Mall, you were there with other Southside Crip members. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And was Orlando Anderson one of the people that were with you?
Yes, Orlando was with us.
Okay. And then did you happen to run in that day into people from Mob Piru or Death Row Records?
Yes, we did.
Can you tell us about that?
Well, we basically were coming from different sides of the mall, and we're, walking towards each other, and I guess we basically seen each other simultaneously. You know what I mean? And we noticed people. They noticed us. They kept, coming our way. We kept coming their way, and a couple of words was exchanged once it got close enough. You know what I mean? And that's when the fight broke out.
So a fight broke out?
Yeah.
And by that, we're talking about people punching each other, and tackling each other. That type of thing.
Yeah.
On the other side, were you aware of somebody by the name of Trayvon Lane there?
Yeah, I was aware of Trayvon. Yeah.
And in particular, there's talk about a death row chain or medallion hanging from Trayvon Lane's neck. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen. Did I see the chain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen the chain.
Okay. During the fight, did anything happen to that chain?
Yeah, during the brawl, it came off his neck.
Now, let me ask you something about the significance of a chain or something like that. Is there any special significance to taking somebody's chain?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
And can you explain that?
I mean, that was their logo, and so it's like you taking that from them is, like you got something, to at least harp about or to say, hey, look, I took this. That's all it would be.
Would it be considered disrespectful to rip somebody's chain off?
Yes.
How did that brawl end? Like what made you guys stop fighting?
Oh well, the police came. You know what I mean? The police came, separated the parties. They didn't even try to talk to nobody or nothing. They just wanted to get the situation under control. Everybody just, leave. Just get out of there. So that's what they did. They came in. It separated us basically. We went our way. They went their way.
Is it fair to say that Lakewood is a little different of a place than Compton?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. Yeah. It is.
A little more suburban?
A little more, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
And at that point, it sounds like that whoever the police was in Lakewood just was asking you guys to get out of there, right?
Yeah, they just wanted it to be, it's, in the mall. It's, families, kids, they just wanted to get it handled, situated, and get people out of there.
Permission to approach, Your Honor?
You may.
I'll show you some photos. Exhibits that's already been admitted. I'm going to show you Exhibit 62. Who's that?
Mr. Davis.
Show you Exhibit number 63. Who's that?
Mr. Anderson.
Show you Exhibit number 64. Who's that?
Mr. Smith.
Let me show you Exhibit number 65. Who's that?
Mr. Brown.
Let me show you Exhibit number 60. Who's that?
That's Trayvon.
Okay. And I'm going to show you Exhibit number 70. Do you recognize the people in here? The ones' faces that aren't blurred?
Yeah, the people I know is Orlando, me, and Big Dre.
Okay. And then, is this just a wider out version of that photo?
Yeah, same thing, same deal. What I just told you, us three.
Okay. And then I'm going to show you what's been already admitted, State 66. Do you recognize who's in that photo?
Yeah, Orlando and Keefe.
Did you go to the Mike Tyson fight when Mike Tyson fought Bruce Seldon the weekend that Tupac Shakur got shot?
No, I didn't.
How come?
I was incarcerated.
It's fair to say that that incarceration began in July 8th of 1996?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay. In 2006, is it fair to say that you started doing work for the DEA.
Yeah, Haida.
Yeah, HIDA, yeah.
Yeah.
And is that after you got caught trafficking some drugs as well?
Correct.
And in the mid 2000s, you got 5 payments. Is that right?
I think something like that.
And that was for $2,000, $500, $1,000, $1,300, and $500 for a total of $5,300. Is that fair?
That's probably fair to say. I don't know exactly.
You don't remember,
Yeah,
but if I told you that, you wouldn't disagree with me.
No, not at all.
Okay. Court's adjourned. Still pass the witness.
Okay. Cross, Mr. Saft.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Lee, your street moniker is Durlock.
Correct.
Okay. And how did you come with that moniker? How did that happen?
It was given to me.
With regards to your testimony here today, you've told us a little bit about your work with HIDA. That's for drugs, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And while you
Drugs and other things. HIDA is a task force, so it's drugs and everything. It's ATF, DEA, all that.
Right.
Right.
And with regards to your work with HIDA, of course, because it's about everything, technically, if you saw other types of crimes being committed while you're working for HIDA, you would tell the HIDA people because it's part of a overall task force, right?
No, I'm not necessarily. I'm tell them what they asked me about. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell them nothing outside of the realm of what they're seeking or looking for.
Right. And fair to say, though, with regards to what they were seeking and looking for, at some point they were targeting Mr. Davis as a drug dealer, right?
Yeah.
And so you were helping them with that information that they needed, right?
Yes.
And that information came in early of 2008, meaning that you were helping them in April and May and that kind of thing.
I'm not sure the dates, but I eventually was, helping them. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember the dates.
Your Honor, would a review of a report from the DOJ with regard to your participation help refresh your recollection?
It might, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Just take a look at the report, look at the date, don't say anything, and then I'll ask you some questions.
Look at the date. Where's the date? Is it? Okay, I recall. Yeah.
Okay. And with regard to this document I gave you, it looks like the date that I've shown you is the date for July 10th, 2008. Is that right?
Yes, that's the date that's on there.
Okay. And fair to say for the jury, once again, you're working with the HIDA team, and that's even prior to July of 2008, you were working with the HIDA team. Fair?
You said prior to
July of 2008.
2008.
Yes.
I was working with HIDA. I only worked with HIDA one time, so I don't know what you're trying to insinuate. Like,
All right. And I want to make sure that the jury, that we're clear for the jury.
I
So
understand.
let me show you my job here. Would a review of another document help you refresh your recollection as to how many times you worked with HIDA?
it might. Let me see.
This is, yeah, Bush, Your Honor?
You may.
Sorry. All right, sir. Now showing you the document. You recall having an interview with a couple of the special agents from HIDA on September 10th, 2007.
Yes, I recall.
All right. also, once again, just for the jury's edification, showing you a document here. Were you also working with Haida on April 3rd, 2008?
See, working and being interviewed is two different things.
Okay, so you're being interviewed by Haida on April 3rd, 2008.
Yeah, that's what it says.
And you were given information with regards to Mr. Davis on April 3rd, 2008, right?
I didn't get no information about Mr. Davis.
I cherish the memories I have with my grandfather, but he didn't just leave behind memories. His smoking also left a tobacco odor and yellow stains on the walls. I learned it's because smoking creates a residue that sticks to furniture, carpets, and walls called third-hand smoke. It's difficult to remove and contains the same cancer-causing chemicals as secondhand smoke. He would want me to keep the memories, but not his contaminated furniture or home. Learning about third-hand smoke helped me make decisions to protect my health, and it can help you.
Yeah, pretty much. Not entirely, but yes.
All right, when you say not entirely, what do you mean?
I'm saying we did talk about drugs. We talked, yeah, we did.
Anything else besides drugs in your 2000? I want to make sure the jury understands.
Okay,
Anything
yeah,
in April of 2008 besides drugs that you talked about?
No, that's it. That's all we talked about.
All right, thank you, sir. Now, in your time that you've spent with Haida, you had shared some information with regards to what we now call the Lakewood incident. Remember, we just talked about this a second ago?
Yeah.
All right, can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury when the Lakewood incident occurred?
It was in 96. I want to say July. That's what I want to say. Yeah, that's July. I feel it's July of 1996.
Can you help us as to how you know it was in July?
Yeah, because it was the summer.
It was in the summer.
And he was getting ready to go to school. So I know he had to be there that summer, you know, start up his training and stuff for football.
Okay. So if somebody else, an FBI agent, came in here and told us that it was a couple weeks before the fight in Las Vegas, would he be mistaken?
You said who came in and said what?
If somebody else testified about that date and said it happened a couple
Objection,
weeks
Your Honor,
before.
to have this witness talk about what another witness stated.
I'm just asking you.
And that witness was saying what he said.
We can't
All right, then
opine as to whether he's mistaken or not.
I'll withdraw the question, Your Honor.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. You shared the details of the Lakewood incident, right? You told people you described it, fair?
Describe it to who?
To various different people over the time since the time it happened. You've explained it to various different people. In fact, to us right now, today.
Yeah, so I mean I did because I'm doing it to y'all right now. So yeah.
Right. And so with regards to your description, can you tell us, describe for us what happened during the Lakewood Mall incident?
Same thing I just told. We got to fight. And
Now, isn't it fair, though, that at some point in the future, and I want to make sure I'm clear as to the date, you had an interview with a Detective Mogg from Metro?
oh yeah, I did.
Okay, and you recall that interview was actually on July 11th, 2023 in Las Vegas?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Right. And would looking over a transcript of your interview with Detective Mogg help refresh your recollection as to what you told him on that day?
Well, I couldn't tell him too much more different than what I already said. So yeah, come on with it.
Right. All right. Yeah, put you on.
You know.
Okay, sir. I'm showing you your statement here.
The highlighted. Okay, now what's your question?
Now, with regard to what you reviewed, clear to say that you told Detective Mock a more specific sort of thing that happened at the Lakewood Mall, right?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah. Can you tell us, for instance, the location of where the fight took place?
Yeah, it was by Foot Locker.
By the Foot Locker.
Yeah.
In fact, you had made mention that the fight at the Foot Locker was so bad that they had to remodel it after the thing had gone down at the Lakewood Mall. Fair?
Yeah, it's turned into the World Foot Locker.
Right. You described it as mayhem that was occurring in that Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Okay. One moment, please, Your Honor.
Of course.
Your Honor, I have no further. Actually, I do. Sorry, let me back up real quick. Nope, that's it. I have no further questions of this witness.
Any further questions, Mr. Pill?
Of course not.
Shake it.
Your Honor, I will pass. I'll pass the witness except for one thing. I don't think I moved before the witness. Please, I don't think I moved the exhibits into evidence. I just want to be clear about that before the witness is off the stand.
Okay.
Which is state is moving proposed exhibit 71, 70, 65, 64 into evidence.
64, 65, 70, and 71.
That's impressive, yeah.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
They'll be admitted.
Thank you. Then with that, no further questions.
All right, one final thing, Mr. Lee. Anybody from, any members of the jury have any questions for this witness? Okay, got it. Can I have the parties approach? All right, a question from one of our jurors, Mr. Lee. What did you receive multiple payments for if you gave information to HIDA once?
Well, it was during, the course of the investigation and things like that. That's what it was for. During the course of the whole thing, they have different ways of, looking out for you or giving you something to try to help your situation or something like that.
Any follow-up based on that state?
Nope.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for being with us, Mr. Lee. You are excused.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Who's your next witness, State?
So we're going to play the 2008 statement, which I think will probably take up the rest of the day.
Okay, so it's already been admitted. Remind us what exhibit that is.
That's a great question. I think it's going to be. Actually, I don't know. I'm going to have to grab the disc.
Okay.
I have it uploaded on my computer.
Do you know, Ryan? Okay. All right. So so you can proceed with playing Exhibit 117 then.
Thank you. If we just maybe the volume down in the beginning because it's really staticky, and then we'll turn it up when they start talking.
What's she calling?
What's he doing?
Nose around.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you. I'm from the town with this dude named Simon.
It's very good to see you now.
You get this thing catered, Greg?
Yeah, I figured we'd be here for a while.
Oh, dude, you can just walk out there and buy breakfast. And not do that.
Yeah?
Hey, man, you hungry? Keith? You want something to eat? We're gonna be here for a while. A couple hours, 3-4 hours maybe.
Oh, man, I had to pick up my wife, though.
What time?
2:30.
Okay, we'll have you out of here by 1:30.
Oh, look.
Did they have any of that white home liquor?
I ain't seen no spook down game either.
Okay.
A couple of weeks before the murder.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Who was this guy again? Fufula?
He was the guy, he was a witness that got shot and killed after the incident. And before he really had a ability to make any statements.
Where's Wayne? He's out there talking.
He's talking to Dupree, yeah.
I never said I seen Reggie Wright up there neither.
Okay. Regarding what? In Compton or at the Biggie thing?
At the Biggie thing.
Okay.
Two quadruple murder, homicide in Compton. Concerning the two, okay, yeah.
A lot of shooting in Compton after that Tupac thing.
Sorry for the late, guys. You know how it is. It's so difficult out here to make a living.
Trying to hustle?
Oh, I'm trying, man, but nobody wants to buy anything from me. No, I'm just kidding.
Wayne
Yes, sir.
keeps going over his original statements that he gave after his arrest back in 90, whatever.
Are you hiding the donuts and coffee like that?
These guys wouldn't let me get in.
See? I know how y'all are. See,
I'm trying to help you out, man. I'm looking after your heart.
Trickery. See a fat boy here, you guys like me, and we're gonna fool him, make him come to me. Okay. Oh, God.
Checking for peace.
No, it's just sounds out. I was wondering. How you guys been?
Good, man. Good.
How's the holidays going?
So far, so good.
Really? Yeah, it's coming up fast, isn't it? Faster than I expected.
Next week, we'll be here and be over. Which is always a good time.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. Is my secretary here? Or someone else let you guys in?
It was open.
Oh, it's open?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some dude came in with like a cart full of food. People came out like ants, man.
Oh, okay.
I got some guy pulling a cart around selling sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, they do that around here.
That's pretty cool.
For people that don't want to go to the cafes that they come from sweet to sweet.
Right.
I know it is pretty, because there's not a lot of restaurants around here.
Yeah, that's convenient, man.
Yeah, it's convenient. Because restaurants are kind of expensive, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never eat around here.
Does that dude charge a lot? I didn't ask him how much it was.
Yeah, probably $5 or $6, or whatever they can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a smart move. It's smart because, if I make a couple $100 a day. See you in a while, man.
You know, it's a holiday, you know.
Yeah.
Nice office, man.
Meager surroundings. We're moving down the street actually to the Death Row building.
Is that right?
Yeah, we thought we wanted to be part of history.
That's kind of ironic.
Yeah. It's nice that we did it.
Yeah, it's real nice. I seen it from the outside, not the inside.
Yeah, this lawyer and doctor bought it. I know the lawyer. Her name is Shelley McMillan, and this doctor bought it. And they,
He's at the hospital right now with his father. He's a minor.
It's
Right
nice.
Okay. Yep, I've already, okay.
That's a Nike watch?
Yeah, I've already spoken with somebody from your guys' office
like
and
G-Shock.
provided it all.
Oh, okay.
Probably 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Thanks, man. My wife got it for me.
Yeah. She loves you, huh?
A little. Only on my birthday.
Yes, pretty by.
Yeah, birthday.
Pretty by. Yeah.
Calling your birthday?
Yes, I do. I don't have it with me right now. I'm actually at work and I'm in a meeting and he has his medical card with him because he's going back in for another pre-op today. His mom does and she's with him, so you can
Still working,
call
man.
her.
What is that exactly what now?
No, that's his statements from.
Prior statements during when he was arrested.
Oh, okay.
It's 909 331
Yeah, well, I'm not going to look into that with you.
6272.
$19 phone, man.
What? It really doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
What kind of
Throwaway. Boost.
Oh, Boost Mobile? Oh, they changed them. They're nice.
He started laughing.
Okay.
Throwaways.
No problem. Bye-bye.
That's what they call you?
You just got to throw them away faster, man.
I was, you had a motherfucker sitting next to me. Punk ass mother, he ain't even went and bought a phone for me.
I like the way that Vegas does their reports.
It's almost like a federal report.
It's unique,
A lot of those agencies have adopted that federal reporting system that the FBI uses for the way they structure their reports. I don't know why. But anything's better than LA though. LA are so screwed up the way they do it.
So it alerts me when it detects any malware?
Yep.
Huh. What kind of?
Hey, Greg, can I have a piece of scratch paper? Thank you.
Just need one, or do you want to?
Just one.
Yeah, we got accused of doing this one too. This is an anonymous caller said an off-duty LAPD working security killed Tupac. We can't win, can we?
Some of those weak hip ones.
LAPD, a bunch of killers, man.
Here's interesting, 9/24/96, a caller from New York claiming to be Sean Combs said he hired someone to blow up night. Something went wrong. Girls got involved. This is interesting.
I believe that one.
Are you going to call in on himself?
Yeah. No, but somebody.
Somebody
just calling in.
He called.
Yeah. Well, he had to put some credibility to it. Yeah.
Keefe, the second one's is almost identical to the first one, so we don't need to go through that if you haven't already.
Hey Keith, the guy who wrote that wants to know if you still have the girls going to the club selling ecstasy.
Selling ecstasy?
Yeah, that's the guy who wrote that.
Crazy as hell. Selling no ecstasy. Okay, and Graham, I was the leader.
So really the only thing is the thing about Santana Block, the thing about getting dope from Pat back in '93 or whatever he said it was, and then what was the third thing? Oh, Reggie Wright. Those are the only three things?
Yeah.
Well, what about that whole bullshit about Tupac?
What's that?
The whole...
Oh yeah, that was bullshit.
Okay. Alright. You can pass this back over here. Today, Keefe, today what we're going to do, we're just going to go over with a fine-tooth comb the Las Vegas incident. We're going to draft up our report as regarding that specific thing. And then we're going to cover a few other things, but we do have to emphasize to you that everything in this report has to be right on, because if down the road it's determined that some of these details are incorrect, then everything's off the table. So everything in this report cannot be like that report.
Hey, I want to say this though too. I feel like I said that day, don't bullshit me, and I won't bullshit y'all. You know what I'm saying? I feel I'm being bullshitted.
Regarding what your deal?
You said yesterday, how Mike, I need to talk to Mike. You said it was over.
I need to talk to Mike, one is because I still got a tracker on his car. Two, I need his statement regarding the place in Paramount that was in his name. And there's some questions that are regarding to Mike. We're not bringing Mike in order to arrest him. But since Mike already knows that the police have contacted you and you're working with them, there should be no problem. It's up to Mike to keep his own mouth shut, and we're not going to be asking him about his people or his associates. That's not of concern to us.
Yeah.
If you hadn't told Mike, we wouldn't have talked to him. We wouldn't want to talk to him.
Okay, another thing. I know y'all been over to Kevin's house.
On surveillance?
No.
No, we've never been to Kevin's house.
Y'all haven't?
Ever.
Because I feel, why would y'all why not hire Edie
There's some problems, in my opinion, and this may not be a shared opinion, but I just don't believe in Edie's ethics. I think he's a dirty attorney. I think that Edie will lie, cheat, and steal in order to get himself out of any kind of problem. I think that there was ethical problems with the way that he had Orlando testify on behalf of Suge Knight, and that whole thing is a problem we don't want to have to deal with. And as you know, Edie Fall also represents Michael Thoreau, and we just don't want all those problems.
He represents Michael Thoreau right now?
Well, right now. Him and Renee Campbell.
Yeah.
You know Renee Campbell?
And I know Al was in San Bernardino. He ain't had no fucking reason being down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm up on everything, dude. You think I'm not?
Well, Keefe, you got to do your homework. We respect that. Don't read too much into anything.
I'm not gonna do nothing to them dudes. I'm over, man. But I'm up on everything, dude.
Well,
that's why he was in San Bernardino. What the fuck? He wrote me a letter. I'll never tell on you this and this and that. Ooh, man. I know you was in San Bernardino, coming to MDC, coming to see y'all, all that. I know all that shit, man. It was about 2-3 years ago. I know about the Tommy thing over there in Carlton Square. Boom. He told, man, I know a whole lot of shit, dude.
Okay. Well, you probably know more than us. We're doing our homework as we go. But again, we just don't want to deal with those problems that come along with Michael and that attorney. I don't believe in the guy.
Yeah.
I've had my encounters with him before, and they didn't go well.
Yeah.
And Keefe, some of the people that might be real close to you that you may want to protect may be the same people that sold you out. So take that into consideration when you're saying, I don't want to give up Compton, I don't want to give up my homeboy, stuff like that. I'm not saying anybody did it, but
I know
close to you may have.
Yeah, I know. He said Eddie or Pat could be working with us, and that fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Keefe, let me say this. I know you.
And I know. Let me say one more thing.
Yes, sir.
And you said, I got some shit gonna break your heart, gonna break you to your knees. I know y'all was gonna arrest me for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's how it goes. That's how the game goes.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah. These dudes are cold, man.
Well, let me say this too, Keefe.
I'm serious. I never thought I would retire. But y'all heard me on the phone, man. I'm through with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Too many dirty motherfuckers, low down, cross artists, everything. But they don't know I'm putting the double cross down. Fuck it. I'm with y'all.
And now, let me say something.
Yeah.
I know you have used Edie and you feel comfortable with Edie. But I want you to say this, and I know you send him a lot of business stuff. But I would think you would think at this point that maybe you shouldn't think that way because you wouldn't be here. Because a lot of people that he dealt with may have participated in getting your ass here.
I know.
So I think you might want to look at it a little differently.
Yeah.
You got to look at the whole picture, and I think
It's
you're
a
starting to
big
do
picture.
that.
And when with Snoop Dogg uncle, you know what I'm saying? Then at the airport with the fuck ass plane tickets. Y'all ain't got him out. And his wife even put him on blast. Said, I don't know how you got out.
All the people, all the speculation, just hold on to that.
Just leave it alone, yeah. I'm gonna leave that alone. Because that'll make me mad, all that shit. That's why I smoke weed. Because I'm a dangerous motherfucker without smoking weed, dude. I get mad at easy, you know what I'm saying?
We know you, man. We know what you can do.
That's how Greg is without coffee.
Yeah. Y'all be sitting there, keep me calm, keep me from hurting people, man.
You don't want to do that.
Well, you know what, man? Just like you out the game, leave all that behind.
Yeah.
Stop. My advice to you is just stop thinking about who did what, and just think they all did it.
Yeah.
And then just trust the person that's sleeping in your bed with you, your wife. Other than that, just shut it down.
You
Let's just
messing
go
up.
forward.
No, and your lawyer.
Or your lawyer.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to.
I understand. This is a dirty war.
And let's let this Mr. Greg got some other stuff he wants to talk about.
Okay, good.
Yeah. What this ultimately comes down to is how valuable your life is, your family. And when I say your family, I don't mean your extended family. I mean your brothers and your sisters and your wife and your kids. That's it. Anything beyond that, as far as we're concerned, is fair game.
Kevin,
I thought Speedy.
Kevin will work out his own deals. Speedy ain't got a lot on the table. I don't think that that's going to be a problem. And you know, we'll throw that one in if that's what's important to you. We'll throw that one in. But besides that, man, everything else is fair game for us.
I just want to say this, and me and Keith had that conversation. I tried to explain to Keith. You know, some people out there that you may have love for, but you can't control. That their stuff is way out. That's not within your zone. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that. You know,
all of some of the bitches did me dirty. You know,
they're not. You know, they're out of the zone. So
a majority of them. You know what I'm saying?
Again, don't think beyond your family. Don't
Yeah.
be concerned with anything beyond your family.
Right.
Kevin will come in. He'll work his own deal out. He's got to do that. You know, he's got a lot of liability out there in Richmond, and so your brother's going to have to come in and work his own details out, which I'm sure he'll do because he doesn't want his own family disrupted.
and he can help himself, but if you can't control him, you know, that's his situation. He created. You don't have nothing to do with you.
Ooh. They ain't like the old school dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like the 80s and the early 90s dudes. These new wave, MySpace gangbangers. I know what's up, man. I'm through with this shit. I'm through with that neighborhood, all that. You know what I'm saying? Through with that shit, man.
Well, that's what
Corona way lovelier than Compton. I can get my head blowed off. You know what I'm saying? Paying $300,000-$400,000 for a house. You walk out the street and get your head blowed off. That's crazy. Yeah. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So again, this today's report that's going to get generated is specifically on Tupac Las Vegas incident, and we'll get you a copy of that report and have you make sure everything's solid before it's you know.
All right, man. But I feel I can still go to jail with that, man, because this is federal, and that's
What is said right here cannot be used against you, Keith. Nothing you say today can be used against you. So don't even worry.
Yeah, nobody's trying to.
I was just waiting on the news camera to be at my house, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're just nervous.
We're not.
You gotta trust us too.
You're just nervous.
If something
When
like
I seen you yesterday, I didn't know whether to phone out or not.
if something like that was to happen,
What were you doing yesterday?
At my house, man. Yeah.
So we're gonna have to just knock this door and make sure.
Oh yeah, my phone was off.
I didn't know whether to phone. I said, man, they
That's why they
here.
sent me, man. They was trying to send somebody to knock on your door. It was like, you know, spam or something.
Yeah. And he said, man, you looking raggedy. Motherfucker, you just scared the living shit out.
There's donuts all over you.
Yeah. That spook, I swear, I had a dream that the cameras was there. Here go our man, bam.
Just give us a number.
That ain't gonna happen. We told you that nothing leaves this room, and that's the way it is. We wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Then my sister, you a punk motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Is that in your dream?
No, Lando mama, man, is crazy as hell, man.
Why? What's she know about this?
No, she don't know.
Oh, don't tell her that, man. I know about
Yeah.
Charlotte, man.
Yeah, huh?
I know about Charlotte. She gonna bring her business if it comes on.
Hell yeah. Bust me in the head with a pistol or something. What the hell are you doing?
That's what we're saying. We're gonna keep meeting from time to time like this. Live your life, stay out of trouble, do what you do. If you don't say nothing, it's cool. But if you go out there and start talking and looking for people who you possibly think talk to us and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna cause you gonna
cause
your
wrong
own
problems. Yeah.
But with that, we gotta move forward on these questions you get ready to ask.
Okay,
We're gonna keep going over and over this stuff.
All
It's gonna take too much time.
All right. So that's it. We're going to start. Me and Jeff went back to New York and did a little bit of groundwork back there. As far as the Tupac thing is going, you know, we just want to run down all the leads as far as they relate to Zip and to Puffy,
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. You know, but at some point in time, we will have to go hit up Bubble Up, get his statement, and the other dude that was in the car that's still alive.
Ain't nobody else still alive.
Corey
wasn't there.
No.
Big Dre and Lane, they both did.
No, the other dude, Guitar Carol, or what they can't
In the car behind, you want to show them the diagram first and see?
Yeah.
Maybe be more clarifying it. Who was in that car with Zip? Or who? The van with Zip?
He wasn't in the van. He was in that van.
That's the way we had it. You let us know if that seating arrangement is right or wrong.
Anything you want to change for the seating arrangement or whatever, just mark it on that one. wherever you were sitting, wherever Orlando was sitting, who was in that car behind?
No, well, y'all know this shit already.
But the seating range might be. Because were you driving?
What?
Were you driving in the first car? Because see that line says you're driving. Okay. And who was driving the? Debbie Allen was in the car behind by herself?
No, he wasn't even there.
None of them guys went in the car behind?
So Orlando shot
Who's in car?
across Dre?
He leaned over on the window, we rolled down the window, popped.
Who was it?
They would drove on my side, I would popped them. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right.
So was there a second car behind you guys?
No, it was some girls hit that corner with us, dog, and we shot out their window. I said, these bitches got more heart than the dudes, you know what I'm saying?
But any time was it this car behind you?
Not at all.
None of the homies was behind. No, like 3 or 4 cars behind, nothing like that?
Nothing.
Just one car?
Just one car. Then we hit the corner, the girl followed us, and we shot out her window. They got scared and stopped.
But they weren't with you guys?
They weren't with us, no.
Just the girls that you
Push that back over here real quick.
We would think they security would follow them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the bras don't even have heart. They followed us halfway, we shut out their window. They scared.
Those are all the guys that you would recognize as being in the car, right? Lane, DeAndre, and Terrence.
Yeah.
Okay.
T-Brown.
Yeah.
Okay. So Orlando would have had to lean over the top of Dre, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what all the witnesses said too from the back.
Give me that.
That was a heartbreaker. Oh, man.
Okay. All right. So leading up to that, do you know who Trayvon Lane is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Okay. So do you see Trayvon there at the just before at the MGM at all?
I didn't see him.
Okay. All right. Then let's start back at the beginning. Let's go back to, this is 96, 3 concerts. Where were the concerts where you talked to Puffy and Zip at?
That was 96. I was, when they gave that BET tour. There was everybody on the show. Let me see, it was Naughty by Nature. They was on the show, Mary J. What's that dude named? Jodeci, Greg Matt, Biggie, Faith, and the Junior Mafia.
That was a group. That's BET tour?
Yeah.
Or
BET
Superfest? It was a BET tour.
BET tour.
Where was it at? You remember that?
It was in San Diego. We went to one in San Diego. Went to one in Anaheim, Irvine, then in Vegas.
And all 4 of those locations, San Diego, Anaheim, Irvine, and Vegas, that was all the same tour? It was all BET tour with those acts?
Except the Irvine. The Irvine was a summer jam.
Okay, can you hit those acts again? Naughty by Nature, Biggie, Faith, Jodeci,
And
Mafia.
Junior
Junior
Mafia.
Mafia and Biggie.
And Faith Evans, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So all the acts on there were from Bad Boy, basically.
Mostly, yeah.
Oh,
And
no,
he had
but
managed,
But Jodeci
he had
down?
managed Jodeci and Mary J during the time.
So it was pretty much a Bad Boy Puffy
Yeah.
tour.
Are you going to be able to track down those dates, Darren?
Yeah, I can look it up.
Okay.
What better? Yeah.
All right. Now, on all 4 of those occasions, there's San Diego, Anaheim, Irvine, and Vegas. Which ones do you actually talk to Puffy at?
Every one.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Which of those 4 is it when you talk to him about murdering Tupac?
It was really about both of them. Either one of them. It was
Tupac and Suge, you mean?
Yeah, Anaheim. A couple of times at Green Bay.
And where?
Green Bay. Sunset.
Hey, Greg, do you want to go back to like when they first like got in contact?
Yeah, we can start there. What year did Flint introduce you to Zip?
It's like maybe like 91, 92.
Oh, way back then.
Yeah.
Okay. Early 90s. Where does Flint introduce you to Zip at?
We had a baseball game, and he was they pitcher. They was calling him Dwight Gooden. We got a Dwight Gooden. We used to play for like cases of champagne. So he bring a team, and we played in Southside. Yeah,
Southside Santana kind of like thing. Or just split.
They really think he an imposter. The Santanas do. You know what I'm saying? Cause he just like really. They charged him, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to join their gang. They was the baddest gang back then. But they don't really recognize them. They be on their ass, asking them for money and everything.
But it was Santana's baseball team.
No, it was some LA dudes. It was Kelly, Keyshawn Johnson, a few more dudes.
So is it like a high school field, like a local?
No,
field?
that's Park, South Park.
So, okay.
So y'all basically played against them.
Yeah.
How many occasions did that happen? Like
about 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
All in one summer, or was it over a period of like a couple of years, or just all in one summer?
Maybe like a year.
Have a step up for a second. And you were the captain of your team?
Yeah.
And who's the captain of the other team? Flint?
Yeah.
So basically your team was his team. Whoever he bought, most of your players were what? Southside.
Yeah.
And he bought a lot of LA cats.
We had a little barbecue and we kicked it up. When we lost the game, we paid them the bottles. Went to the store and paid them the bottles.
So you played for what, Cristal, or for Champagne?
Yeah. Dawn, Cristal, yeah.
Okay, so that's early 90s. Flint's was busy doing PCP even back then?
I can't say. He was kind of starving then.
Okay.
He used to always ask me for money and all that shit.
Okay.
But 91.
I'm the one I made up my mind. I got up to run to the furthest sign. Check my shoes, I've been gone for my chucking on, now the rubber's gone. Like a wrecking ball. Busting through like a wrecking ball. Bang, bang, boom, boom. Chicka boom, chicka boom. Bang, bang, boom, boom. I'm coming through, I'm coming through. Bang, bang, boom, boom.
We was good athletes in Southside, though. A lot of good athletes, yeah.
Orlando was a good athlete.
So quick, is that who you know as Zip?
Yeah. Now you got hair now?
That's no.
That might be old. So when you went out there in New York, where you guys stayed in? Who you stay with?
We stayed at different. We stayed at what was that in the Bronx? At what is that? Best Western in the Bronx.
I don't mean take over the interview with.
Then we stayed at his house a couple of times. You know, during that period of time.
At Zip's house?
Yeah, his little apartment. It was in Jersey City.
Okay. When you're out in New York, is that when you meet Puff out there?
Not doing that. I met him. He gave a party at some little club down in Santa Monica. Paradise.
Oh, you 24? Was Paradise 24 used to be?
Yeah, it was Paradise. Yeah, on Santa Monica.
Okay.
Rudolph Highland.
Yeah.
That's where I first met him. This was like
That's okay, Keith. We're going to try to keep this in order, so we'll get to that part. So now you're in New York with Zip and Flint. And what's happening in New York while you guys out there?
I brought some birds out there. Okay. They kind of like ran the sham. You know, I guess he gave Fast the money. A couple of days later, he jumped in the cab and leave. Okay. So I'm still out there like 3 weeks trying to give him my fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Flint fucked you over?
That's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? So what's the name gave me the rest of the cash and said I gave Flint the money.
How many birds did you have that you took there?
3.
These 3 birds? Okay.
Because Zip tells you that he already gave Flint the money, Flint's phoned out.
Yeah.
And then Zip gives you the remainder of the money?
Yeah.
How much was the remainder?
You know?
Okay, but he ever have a house out here where he lived, anything like that you remember?
No, he never took me to no house.
So every time he was here, just visiting, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know him to have a girl out here that he had a girl out here that he'd spend time with?
Got a lot of girls.
Like
you know I players.
Yeah. Like one particular like that.
So when Zip's playing baseball with Santana, it's just coincidence that he's out here. He's just out here for fun, right?
You ever seen this girl before? Maybe that. Tony, I mean. Maybe Tony. They call him Tony.
So I never seen her.
Never?
No, he is.
So he didn't have no main girls. Just a bunch of girls he was flipping or whatever. Y'all just player doing each other.
All right, so you're out there. You're doing some dope with Zip, and then what happens next in your guys' relationship? You come back to Compton. You're running your game out here, and how you just continue to have an ongoing relationship with Zip, or do you always have to go through Flint?
Shit, if they fuck me, you think I'm gonna fuck them up? I had 400 birds. I'm balling. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
So you never got paid for the 3 birds? After you got, when did you get paid for the?
They gave me the $17,000, and he said, "Fats had the rest of the money." So I just, okay, fuck you. When he come around,
so you just ate it. You didn't even get that money, never.
Yeah, just fuck it. Then he come by 2:10 sometime. He had to be all COD from then on. No more front seats and none of that.
So Flint used to get a lot of the stuff from you?
No, he's talking about Zip.
Flint used to come.
After
he did that.
Right.
COD from now on.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But you just let that first one go, huh?
He was balling back then.
You feed yourself, fool.
That's just a cost of doing business, huh?
Yeah, you on yourself. That's all I'll take it.
So he would keep coming to you, but he'd be COD, cash on delivery, buying birds over the years?
He went to jail maybe. We did about 2 or 3 transactions. He went to jail after that. Okay. And I was asking why the fuck you would go out to Miami and you know I got the shit here. That's what you get.
Because that's what he's doing, going to Miami getting some stuff, and he got popped.
That's where he got popped. Yeah.
But when you brought the stuff back to New York that first time, who was that stuff for?
Zip.
It was for Zip.
Yeah.
But Flint brokered it. He kind of like the middleman.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you after you have your little deals with Flint? Do you end up you start doing anything with Zip, like directly with Zip, back and forth to New York?
When he went to jail,
Flint did.
Yeah, he called, say Zip snitching. So I like, Zip snitching. And he like, yeah, man. I said, well, why the fuck your nephew was with him every day? You know what I'm saying? That don't sound good. Maybe he trying to keep me away from him. And that's what Zip came and said, man, he just trying to keep us away, man. We can get money.
You said his nephew is with him all the time?
The little D and Derek.
Derek and Daryl,
yeah.
Little brother, Wanamaker brothers?
Yeah.
Because they hung out with Zip a lot?
Yeah, he was hanging out with Zip.
When Flint was in jail?
Yeah.
He was making money with him, or he was just hanging with him for the girls and stuff?
You know, I really wasn't getting their business. I just handled my business, man. You know. But they was with the girls, they do the cars, all that shit.
So time goes on. This is through the early 90s. Flint gets popped in Miami. And then anything else significant regarding Zip and Flint? You guys just all got your drug games going on. No talk or issues with any of the, no talk or issues with anything about Tupac at those early stages?
No. He was still with them Digital Underground or somebody, the other people.
So he hadn't turned death row yet. No. But when Flint and Zip fell out, there wasn't no beef. Just word, he snitching, and they
That's what he said. That was bullshit, so we could stay away from each other.
So that was it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Why your nephew still hanging with him?
Okay.
If he's snitching, that don't look good, you know.
So then you hook back up with Zip? Because you know it was bullshit?
Then I did that water deal with him, with Pat Bernard. It's in the paperwork already.
Okay, so you do the water deal. Was that pretty accurate what you said regarding the water deal? That
Pat Bernard.
You guys fucked Patrick over?
Patrick Bernard?
Yeah.
I didn't say we fucked him over.
No, he did.
I think he got his money.
Okay.
He did? Okay, he probably did. 15 years ago. You know, the deals that went down between them, you know?
Now, why is the PCP deal getting brokered by you and not Flint? Why isn't Zip going directly to Flint?
Because he was in jail.
Oh, okay.
So you became closer with Zip while Flint was in jail. You started doing business with him.
Yeah, we started hanging out when he come to LA. He'd come and hang out with me. We go partying.
First class. And everybody was cool on Flint at that time. Like, man, because he was in jail, whatever.
And his shit don't match neither. 100 fucking keys. You get 3 years. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh,
so
Lord.
Y'all thought he was just like, he was telling him.
Nobody want to mess with him.
Save time creating content and generate a high quality.
All right. Who drives down there with you?
Who drive down there with me?
In the van.
Shit, I was in my own car. It was me, Lane, Big Dre, and somebody else. We jumped in, and everybody else jumped in the van with him, the party van.
What color was that van?
Black.
Is that a different one than the one in Vegas?
Maybe you said he was in a van in Vegas, so it was the same one?
No, he was in that black Benz in Vegas.
Oh, Benz.
Like Benz. So.
Yeah, he said Benz. Mercedes-Benz.
Okay, but you did say something about a van in Vegas. We'll get back to that. But you said everybody's in a van acting like a bitch.
Oh, that was it. That was a renter van. We
Okay.
No, that's cool.
All right, so Dre, Lane, Davis, you're all in what car? You had the...
SS Paul.
And everybody else gets in the van with Zip?
Yeah.
And you guys go to San Diego, and where do you guys stay?
Whatever I don't remember the name, but the Dallas Cowboys that played San Diego Chargers that weekend.
Was it near the water, or was it on the Main Street, the gas lamp district?
It was a Sheraton or the Hilton.
You remember seeing water? Was it off the water?
No, it was that night.
That'd be a nice place. Cowboys are staying there.
Yeah, that was my team. Yeah.
Well, that should be easy.
There was a lot of girls, boy, they groupie business. Yeah.
Okay, so you and Zip and the rest of the crew down there, you run into Puffy at the hotel or at the concert?
We ran into him at the concert, then we went to the hotel after the concert.
You kind of look like Emmett Smith. You could have used that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the hotel. And what discussion regarding Tupac and Suge? What happens there?
I don't think he really discussed it then. We was in the room smoking weed. smoking weed in the little total brawl. What's her name? Keisha with the panther thing. She said all in my lap. We just having a good time that night.
Okay, so no discussion about.
And I just want to ask a question. I'm curious. Who paid for y'all rooms when y'all was there? Like when y'all go to the hotel, y'all already had rooms for y'all?
No, I don't pay for it. We had money, man. Them dudes.
Oh, y'all was paying y'all stuff?
So they were just getting started, really.
Oh.
All right, so San Diego happens. Then is there anything else that happens between San Diego and Anaheim?
I don't know if that concert in the thing in Vegas was before Anaheim or. I know Magic Johnson gave a big party there.
Okay, let's go into that. Magic Johnson gives a big party out there.
In Vegas.
And you go out there with Zip?
We stayed in Treasure Island. That was the Holyfield and Douglas fight, was it? Was it the Holyfield Douglas fight? The night Fan Man.
You know,
Fan Man.
Holyfield Bowl, wasn't it?
Okay, it was the night of that fight. We stayed at the Treasure Island. Al, they got the rooms for us and everything. Then
Al got the room for you?
Little while?
Yeah.
Then we went and met him at the MGM, him, Zip, and Biggie, all of them was there.
Lance. I'm sorry. When's the first time you met Biggie?
First time I met Biggie was in San Diego.
The San Diego concert and everything?
Yeah.
He was in the room with y'all or whatever?
Yeah, smoking weed.
That's the first time all y'all met him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good question.
Break and then
All right,
play second half.
You read my mind. I was going to do it at about 3 o'clock, so you beat me to it. We're going to take a recess at this time. During the recess, you are admonished not to talk or converse amongst yourselves or with anyone else on any subject connected to the trial, or read, watch, or listen to any report of or commentary on the trial of any person connected with this case by any medium of information, including without limitation, newspaper, television, the internet, and radio, or form or express any opinion on any subject connected with the trial until it is submitted to you. We'll have you guys back here at 3:15. Please rise for the jury, everyone.